If you need to take a deposition of an expert, you will need this 7-step strategy. Step 1, pin down opinions. It is important to get a complete list of all the opinions the expert has so we know what they will testify to in trial. And we must get on the record how certain the expert is of their opinions. The legal standard is that the opinion must be to a reasonable degree of medical or scientific certainty. Step 2, qualifications. Ask about why the expert is qualified to give each opinion. What special education, training, knowledge, skill, or experience does the expert have? Is this the expert's first time making opinions on these topics? If the expert has given opinions on the same topics in the past, ask about the details: who, what, when, and why. Step 3, facts. It is important to get the facts that the expert is relying on to give their opinion. What facts are assumed or believed to be true in order to give each opinion? We must find out where each fact comes from. If it is the expert's own personal observations, then we must ask how the expert made their observations and how they made their measurements. If it's from a live statement from another person, we must find out why the expert was even asking. If it's from documents, we must find out who provided the document and who is the author. If the expert is assuming something to be a fact, we must find out why or why not did the expert make this assumption and why the expert assumes or believes a certain fact is true. Step 4, expert thought process. We must find out the formula the expert used. We must ask how and why those facts relied upon by the expert generate the particular opinions. What was the expert's thought process in reaching these opinions? Step 5, our expert's opinions. We must ask the deponent expert about our own expert's opinions on the same topics. Ask if the expert knows our expert or if they had any cases with or against our expert in the past. We can read the deposition transcript of our expert into the record and ask if the deponent expert agrees or disagrees and why. It is important to ask about all the evidence the deponent is aware of that suggests or proves our expert wrong, such as publications, texts, or treatises. Step 6, different facts. We must ask about what facts may change the expert's opinions. All else being equal, if fact A is B, could that possibly change your opinion? What facts would generate different opinions? Do other expert thought processes or formulas lead to different opinions? When asking these questions, we must be cautious because we are educating the expert on what may be asked on cross-examination at trial. Step 7, closeout questions. We must make sure that the expert cannot change their opinions at the time of trial. So we ask questions like, as you sit here now, today, have you told us in this deposition all the opinions you have on this case? As you sit here now, do you have any opinions you intend to testify to at trial other than the ones you testified to in the deposition? We must make sure that there are no other opinions. Follow us for more legal tips.